want to share with you tonight about coffee. We are all about coffee. We love coffee. That's probably why you see me post a million posts about us at coffee shops, because we love it. But I think it's been a struggle for people to understand what they can have when it comes to specialty drinks like lattes or just any coffee or fraps or teas. And so we just want to share with you what we use for healthy alternatives and how we make our own coffee. And so we thought we would just share with you guys and inspire you guys on it. And so I have my husband with me because he's my barista.
Hey, and by the way, of course, if you drink just black coffee or pour over black coffee, you're good because that has like no calories. But this is definitely for those of you who like to try something a little bit different. We've just tried to learn our best and look at different options as to how we can create drinks that we like, that taste good, but aren't gonna like destroy our goals in our health, because a lot of people actually drink more calories than they actually consume. It's interesting, but a lot of the drinks that maybe people are used to have 500, 600, 700 calories in their drinks just because of how much sugar they have, interestingly enough.
Right, and so we just want to share with you what we use in our lattes. We have an espresso machine that we make our lattes, and I literally have like 5 lattes a day to kind of pick us up in our energy. But we use almond milk for our lattes, and the kind that we use is specific in making our espressos and our latte. And the kind that we use is the Khalifa unsweetened. And I'm not sure if you guys can see that. This is no sugar added, and this has less than 1 carb, and there is an unsweetened one, and then there's also a no sugar unsweetened vanilla one if you guys like the flavor. And so these actually, they froth really good. Some almond milk, like the Costco brands, like, oh, it's not good. But this brand, the Khalifa brand, and I buy it at Target, it's about $3.99 each. This froths really good in our frother, and so that's what we use for our latte, for the milk alternative. And remember, no sugar added. And for our syrups, we do all sugar-free syrups. And I just wanted to share with you my personal favorite for this season has been the pumpkin pie sugar-free syrup, and all things fall, we love it. This is super good. I literally measure it by the cap. I don't have a pump for all my pumps. I guess I should, but it's like more money. But this is the Torani pumpkin pie syrup, and I literally add like 2 little capfuls of this. So this is the pumpkin pie. We've been using it a lot lately. For our basic one, we use the Monin vanilla sugar-free. When it's just a basic latte, and I'll as well just put 2 little capfuls of it. Another favorite is the skinny syrup salted caramel, and literally guys, I bought this at Ross and I think it was like $3. Honestly, if you put too much of it, it has like this aftertaste that's pretty nasty, so don't overdo it on putting a lot. So we just put very little. And then this one is a Torani classic caramel sugar-free. I also bought this at Ross for like $2. And so anything that I can find sugar-free, I get super excited to try. But I must say that my favorite is the Monin sugar-free vanilla that we buy on Amazon. And so that's kind of what we do for our lattes. We put about 1 cup in the frother of our in our lattes, so that way it's not too much. Now for those, I am also a tea drinker. I'm not just a coffee drinker, but I'm also a tea drinker. An alternative that I love is getting, I bought this at the Lavender Field Festival last year, and it literally was like a dream come true. But I bought this tea there. It's like a loose leaf tea, and it is called, I'm not sure if I can, there you go, lavender chai tea. And it literally, it smells so good. So I will let that brew, or whatever the word is for that. And then I will put a little bit of almond milk in it to kind of make it a creamier thing. And I put 1 stevia in it for the sweetener, and it just tastes amazing. Another alternative that I like that is such a lifesaver, because I love matcha. I remember when I went to Starbucks, I literally would just have matcha and water because it's so good. and it's good for you. Actually, the benefits of matcha for you is way more than green tea. It's like green tea on crack. And so I wanted to find a matcha that I could actually use, because a lot of the matchas have sugar in them, and you'll be surprised at how much sugar they do have. And so I actually found this one on Amazon. Let me focus in for you. And this is with monk fruit sweetener, and it's a sugar-free, and it has probiotics in it. And this is Lakanto matcha latte. And so I bought this on Amazon, and it's literally just so delicious. When I'm not looking for a coffee, but I'm looking just for like a matcha latte, this is what I use. And so guys, there's always alternatives, like always. Like, don't just give in because you're like, well, it's just a little bit of sugar, a latte here with all the sugar won't kill me. A lot of it adds up, especially Nahum and I will have like literally 2 or 3 lattes a day. And so we're like, we have to do something where it can actually not kill our goals. And
I love Starbucks. There's like so many obviously drinks that have tons of sugar, and then obviously whole milk has a lot more calories. So just so you know, a lot of the fraps and a lot of the more sugary drinks, like I think there's one called the cinnamon roll, or the velvet cake cream frappuccino, or vanilla, just a vanilla frap, or the caramel frap. They have just the grande size alone is about 500 calories. And then the venti one, you could assume definitely a couple hundred more on top of that. So you don't want to drink 700 calories worth or even 500 calories worth. That's deadly for your goals.
Right.
And
even
so,
can I just add, even when you go to Starbucks, their almond milk has sugar in it. And so if you're going for like no sugar, do not use Starbucks almond milk. It is deceiving. And I was like, that's why I'm not losing weight, because I'm having all these lattes at Starbucks, but their almond milk does have sugar in it. And so that's why we'd rather make our lattes at home, where we can actually trust the ingredients that we are putting inside of our own coffee.
And it saves you money. So
yes,
enjoy your coffee.
Long run. And you know what? We forgot to miss the most important part, which is actually the coffee beans. Nahum and I love going to different shops and just buying their freshly roasted coffee beans. And so the one that we've been loving right now is Drip Coffee, and when we go to Fullerton. And how cute is their packaging, guys? Like, it's so cute. We buy the Cali Classic Espresso, and it's a Colombia and Ethiopia bean. And so we've been loving this. Like, it smells like heaven, and it's great. And always remember to get the freshest roast that there is on the shelf.
Yes, so you check that on the bags. Now, if you go to Starbucks, they don't really sell fresh roasted beans. They'll have an expiration date, but that doesn't mean they're freshly roasted. You want to find a coffee shop that has an actual roast date on them.
Right.
So the best ones that we like in the area are either 6 beans in the high desert, or which one? Or Tanyan. Yeah, but 6 beans I think wins that one for us.
6 beans wins it for sure for the beans. And then we also like Augie's beans. They're super good and super yummy. But right now we are going to record Nahum in action making us a latte for tonight. And thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, just comment below and we will do our best to answer them. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Have a good one.